All right, what's up, y'all? GBZed here, and I just want to take a closer look at Julie, the newest Survivors Club character. The first character that we had was the Andrea, who was actually, I believe, she was the first character to have a specialist skill and a leader skill. So Survivors Club exclusive, collect comic books and redeem for new 5-star sendable Julie. Double attack, confused for 2 turns, confused 2 for 3 turns, 100% heal reduction. Only available for Survivors Club members. She dropped randomly while I was streaming earlier today, and I just want to take a closer look at her. Anyway, so let's go check out the Sentence Tower here. Got Julie here, who is, I don't know too much about her. I know Mom and Dad Head cannot wait, as she is Tyrese's daughter, and they have a whole arc. I think it's wild how it's like, she's Decapitate, he's Decapitate, and I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. But anyway, let's just get right into it. So Julie Survivors Club, 76 AP, disorienting barrage, deals 2 attacks of 250% damage, 500% damage total. Up to 2 enemies get confused for 3 turns, and 100% heal reduction for 2 turns. So damage output isn't, I would say, significant, but I think with mods, and her weapon, because she does have a attached weapon, you can definitely gear her out to do a lot of damage. I'd definitely be giving her a crit damage set. Yeah, I like her a lot. However, the main drawback is that she is a Survivors Club character. Um, Scopely did make the community manager did post an update regarding the Survivors Club. Oh, let's just finish looking at her. Um, so active skill, MAME, and AP gain. I mean, it's just, I don't think it's great, but it's not terrible. Um, the AP gain, I guess, is nice, but I mean, not really sure about the MAME. Solely because she gives 100% heal reduction already. So I guess she could lower the defense. Sorry, lower the defense. Lower the overall health. That's what MAME does. Can't be recovered unless you have Mackenzie, or like Father Gabriel. But I don't know. I guess it's okay. Her weapon is interesting though. It's Julie's defensive shotgun. So it has double attack in the third slot with an extra 50%, which I really do like. But because normally what you get in the armory is 150%, but she has 200% when attacking. Better chance to make a second attack with 200%. So she is like Dwight and Sandy, in the sense that she can hit 4 times when she rushes if double attack procs. Which is why I loved a new threat Dwight. Like, he was just amazing. I would just like nuke teams with him. I would give him crit damage. Combat mod setup. This guy was just so nasty. Julie, I think her character is nice. I'd probably just go 35 attack on there on slot 1 and then huge AP bonus in slot 2. But the only thing is that it's gonna take a while for you to actually get her. So there is a museum collection tournament. Oh, this was Survival Road. Nice. Okay, is this thing trolling me again? Ugh, I swear, the Sundance Tower just loves trolling me. Like, anyway, so there is a museum collection here. So you need 25 comics just to unlock her 5-star sendable. And then you need 32 comics to max her as a 5-star. You need 4 to get her to tier 2, 12 to get her to tier 3, and 14 to get her to tier 4. And yeah, it's, it is what it is, I guess. But let's go ahead and check out the announcement that they made on forums. Alright, so Survivors Club March update. One of the community managers just posted this a while ago, and basically, you can just read that. There's her art right there. Character trait, and just basically just breaks down her character build. Specialist skill, Decapitate. I love like the animation of like Decapitate. It looks so cool. Then her weapon, whatnot and everything. Gameplay walkthrough. And then it just gives you again, basically just describing her, kind of like selling her character, basically. So basically, like again, like just breaking down her rush. Her double attack allows her to have multiple shots at killing it, at getting a killing blow. So like I said, like if you're listening, you have Dwight, if you have Decapitate Sandy, those characters like who have double attack, well, Sandy, her weapon is bound, but Dwight, you can give him double attack weapon, and then multiple hits. Um, Michonne, Decapitate, you could give her a double attack if you want and replace the Confuse, but I get the Confuse. But again, like if it procs, then she can hit 4 times because her rush already gives 2 hits. Um, yeah, so and this just describes her character more. Specialist skill Decapitate is currently a top tier specialist skill. Yes, it is. Like, and I mean, it's just like the way that it's. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. So yeah, Julie's weapon can allow Julie to perform a 200% double attack when attacking normally. This plays well into the rest of her kit, as she now gains additional support to trigger Decapitate. Yeah, exactly. Um, so basically, this just goes into like character builds, characters that work well with her, um, whatnot. So Carl as leader, Andrea as the leader, whatnot. I think Diego is probably like the best out of all these leaders because like the debuffs that he gives as well, and the focus. I think Diego is like definitely the best. Carl is actually interesting because like he does give fast and tough. So if you have like a Wayland, I think she'd work extremely well with Wayland. But of course, they have her paired with her father, Tyrese, and I think they would just work extremely well together. But again, the main drawback is the fact that it's gonna take you time to actually level her. Just to ascend her, it takes 32 comics, and you need 25 just to unlock her. So again, a lot of things to think about. So how and where to get Julie. So 25 comic books, as you see right there, just to unlock her in the museum. And then says, okay, to help active subscribers acquire Julie, we'll be sending out comic book gifts to all active Survival Club members. For each month they have been a member, Survival Club members will receive a free offer up to a maximum of 3 to collect 6 comics. So this basically breaks it down. So if you've been an active member for 3 months, you can get 18 comic books, 2 months, 12, and then so on and so forth. Comic books will be delivered to the active members via the offer section of the shop. Those who qualify for or reach a gift threshold between the 8th and so between the month of March 8th and April 8th receive the appropriate gifts. Lifetime total membership months for the purposes of gift eligibility. Okay, so that just explains technical stuff. But yeah. Okay, all right. Why is this thing popping up? I don't want to see that. I mean, I like her character. It's just, wait, what is that? Is that a motorcycle? What is that? I don't think I've seen that before. Must have been. Is it new? Outside the house. I don't think I've seen that before. I mean, or maybe my eyes aren't what they used to be. Um, yeah, I'm like, wait. I'm like, that just stood out to me. But anyway, yeah, I think I like her character a lot. Um, it's just really a shame it's gonna take you a while to actually be able to use her. Because like you have to unlock her and then you have to max her as a 5-star and then ascend her. And I mean, with combat mods, you can definitely get away with maybe getting her at tier 3, as a 6-star, but still it's gonna take a while. And the fact is, so many people need Decapitate. I I'm not gonna say she's not worth it, but I I personally I just wouldn't pay. I wouldn't pay for it. I think it just costs way too much. Especially if you haven't had Survivors Club before and you want to get it solely for the scope of this. It's just not. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. Um, I mean, it's RNG can give you Tyrese in the depot, which like Lockdown really expressed, and I also agree with he should have been in the League store. Um, but it's, I mean, she's a cool character, but personally, I don't think she's worth it because by the time you are able to even just ascend her, that's going to take you a few months. Just to be able to ascend her. So, but I mean, it's really up to you. I mean, if you're feeling it, then I mean, definitely go for her. I really like her character, but just the main drawback for me is that it's Survivors Club and it's going to cost you like again money every month, and you have to get the comics and that's just too much for me. Again, this is given that it applies the same mechanics of upgrading as it did with Andrea. Then, yeah, it's just I couldn't do it. It's just too much money. In Survivors Club, there's not enough benefits in Survivors Club to make you want to get it. Especially for players who are veterans or like pretty up in the game. A lot of what Survivors Club actually offers don't really need. So that's really unfortunate. But anyway, let me know y'all thoughts. Faction weekend's still going on. I think Faction Raid should start soon. But other than that, go ahead, smash the like button. Let me know in the comments if things are going for you. Line, Twitter, Discord, these are in the description. Message me if you have any questions or video requests. And of course, most importantly, the most important thing I ask you guys to do, subscribe for more content. GBZed, out.